Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Daniela and today we'll continue with Altered Carbon, this time the fourth episode of the first season. In the last episode, Bancroft threw a party and invited everyone he thought that might have something to do with his death. He also invited Kovac, so, he could get some new clues, but unfortunately the only thing he got are some new cuts. So, that's that. He also went to Alice, but he got kidnapped and she got her throat slit. But he left behind the bracelet from the Oni, I think it was called. So Elliot and Bo might be able to track him. I think that's the reason he left it behind. So that's that. Anyway, as usual, I got something to drink, or I will have in a couple of minutes. The episode is ready to start, so without further ado, let's do this. Oh, Alice.
Who are you?
The one who's asking the questions. Jane. Sorry, no Nero killed you.
He has a Russian accent. He has any connection with Dimitri? Is it the original Dimitri?
Where is Kovac in this instant? How would I know? I cannot begin to imagine. I respect his privacy.
You hacked his Oni, didn't you?
That would be unethical in the extreme.
That is a yes, stalker.
Turn on Oni 20.
That function is intended only for use when one misplaces the hub, perhaps losing it behind the couch, leaving it in the kitchen.
Oh. Just turn it on.
DHF made it possible to put someone in virtual, torture them to death, and then start again.
But it's not real. Even Kovac can handle it.
To the mind, pain is pain. Torture, die, repeat. Eventually you'll break.
What if that happened to Lizzie? She was brought there.
Who do you work for? Yes. Very cute, Riker.
Riker. What? Is that the original? I mean, the one who was originally in that sleeve?
I wrote a little program for you to filter for air movement around the latent data. I mean, look at that. I've never seen anything like that. I heard rumors, but I thought they were bullshit.
Even if this guy disabled Ortega's Oni, it's not like he can evade every camera in the entire city.
He's not disabled. He somehow got the Oni to not see him. That should be impossible. So if he can scale it up, he can block from cams, surveillance, scanners. He could vanish completely from footage.
Now, why did you come to jack it off asking about Lizzie Elliott?
Because she's my daughter. Not Riker.
The striker was police issue, which makes sense. You being policeman and all.
Oh.
Who hired you to kill my brother? You always did think small, Riker. I'm so much more than that. You can't imagine how many sleeves I've written. What has made me.
Were those all the sleeves that he used? The ones that he put the copy of his stack in?
She died 100 deaths. They thought they had broken her.
And then she asked to see the top brass. Said she'd only confess to them. She got the top 17 C-Tech officers on planet into a room with her. In the real. They didn't know she'd been surgically
Ray was
implanted with
in-
enzyme-triggered explosive. Enzyme was Fury-related.
She turned the room and the surrounding 50 square meters into ash.
Her last words. Strapped to the interrogation table, where they raped and killed her over and over again. enough.
Was he one of the ones that tortured her? He said he was a C-Tech.
The only ones who would remember what happened.
Where the interrogation team loaded him from off-site. I should have died with her.
Why didn't you?
They sent me out. Not high-ranking enough.
No. Queso Vallarde is the best. Ned's the fastest.
Gracias.
Who did she put?
So thin. Are you eating enough?
Grandma?
I have plenty. Come on.
Her mother's gonna be so happy.
Who hired you to kill my brother?
He came to kill him, but whatever.
He came to kill me.
Like he'd bother. You went away for RDing a C-Tech officer, right? Evidence is overwhelming. I should know. I planted it myself. It's not easy to take out a cop.
Esto es lo que todo el mundo hace. Sí, rentan un cuerpo en ocasiones especiales y resucitan a sus seres queridos. Sobre todo en el Día de los Muertos. Se divierten, juntos, en familia. Mira qué contenta está.
You have to beat the player, not the game. There are some things you can't kill your way out of.
It's just really hard to believe in a God that would not allow murder victims to have a voice. When you've seen rape victims, murder victims...
Are you sure it's appropriate now to talk about
then
it?
you know the only right thing to do is to spin them back up so they can point a finger at the piece of shit. Okay, sorry. Bad guys who attack them.
Only God can perform miracles, Mia.
Okay, well, didn't God create the explorers that led us to the Elder Ruins and the metal for stack technology?
Wait, they found it?
You aren't trapped. You're waiting. Your enemy is not the interrogator. Your enemy is despair. They control the construct. Wait. Find the weakness in your enemy. And then get to the next screen.
Is it evolution? Using the work of aliens to extend our own lives? ¿Será que seguimos siendo hijos de Dios? ¿En qué momento se complicó tanto el mundo?
I've got something, just out of Beijing, called Helmuth Code. The one time we ran it, the woman had a complete psychotic break. You use this, he's not coming back.
Lizzie was brought here. Oh, it's a little creature he's gonna put inside. That's cute.
Who hired you to kill me? You play dumb with me all you want, but I know that the kind of firepower that came after me means this is something big.
Delete the chain.
Delete the Praetorians.
Excellent. Rip yourself open and you can rip a hole in the virtual world.
Take it. It's yours. From the moment I met you. It's yours.
Get to the next screen.
That was so cute. Oh my god.
He stopped his own heart. What? No.
You dumb motherfuckers just abducted and tortured a C-Tech officer.
I mean, he's not wrong.
They're gonna rip your stacks out and feed them to the shredder. They're gonna kill your families, your friends, your dogs and cats, and fucking goldfish.
No, not the fucking goldfish. Is he going... I think he's going for the stacks, right? Well, that was just extra. No,
Dick Face here
my
wouldn't give me
God.
directions. I actually told him I'd let him live.
Hey, Hawkeye. Give me location on the target.
The target is not currently transmitting within range.
I think Kovac left that behind. I don't think he was so too happy to find out you were tracking him. Why did he took the Dimi's head? Was for the stack? I mean, he could have just taken the stack, but...
You were waiting for me at the Reesley facility before I even needle cast in, so you were onto me before I even got...
Because I knew you were a danger, which you clearly are.
We getting a fucking medal for shutting up.
We work together.
And?
No end.
No, just stop it, Please. Please, just stop it. I'll tell you.
They were together. Yeah. Now it makes sense why she was tracking him and cared so much where he was or what he was doing. So that was a thing. The sleeve that Kovac is using used to be a cop. His name was Riker, and he was set up by Dimitri. Make him look that he killed a cop. And he was waiting trial. So that means that somewhere his stack is still intact. It's just his sleeve is being used by someone else. The whole thing with Dimitri, it was all just a misunderstanding. He thought that his brother, Kovac killed his brother because it was sent by someone, and not that his brother came to him and got himself killed. That's nice. But it was this cool thing with his face, with Dimitri's face, that kept changing. I think the other faces that he had were the ones that he got his stack copied into, and not the sleeves that he was into. Because there was his, Dimitri, the one that came after Kovac. It wasn't him, his stack actually there, but a copy of his stack. But like I said, that maybe he copied the data back, but Dimitri's stack was damaged, so that was impossible. It was just because, it was they were just the faces that his twins had. So that's that. It was really cool. I'm so sad that Michael is dead, or Dimi the twin is dead. I really like that. I love the actor, and I'm so sad that Michael is gone. Dimi the twin is dead. I really like the actor, and I really hope that I could have, I'm so sad that Dimi the twin is dead. I really love the actor, and I was hoping I'll see him more. I also thought that maybe is a mental institution or something, but apparently it's like a interrogation room. In a way, Kovac was prepared for that, but not at this extent. They brought Alice there. I hope I remember her name correctly. And I don't know exactly what they were doing with her. It looked like they took her internal organs, like maybe heart, lungs, you know, liver, kidneys, um, and maybe they are using them for like surgeries or something. Because if they wanted to, her stack is still intact, or at least it was still intact. They cut her neck, her throat. But if they wanted to destroy the sleeve, I think it would have, you know, there were easier ways to do that. They were also talking about this special method of making people talk that apparently they used on a woman and she completely lost her mind. And I'm pretty sure they were talking about Lizzie. There was also this thing with 3 hours missing from the security cameras from Bancroft. And I think either someone took her and tried to make her talk and tell them about what's inside the Sun House, because she was there and they wanted to find out, you know, more details about the security and, you know, how the things are placed in there so they can easily break in. Or maybe they were, I don't know, her mother was a hacker. Maybe they didn't knew her mother was gone and they wanted to know where she is because they need her. Or maybe they thought she knows something about hacking and they were trying to make her work for them. Or maybe she saw something that she shouldn't, and I don't know, just break her mind and she will probably forget about it and not talk about it. Because like they didn't kill her, they could have easily killed her as well, like a bullet to the stack and that's it. There was a reason they needed her alive. What's that reason? I have no idea. Ray was also an envoy, but I don't know if she was also a C-Tech like officer. And then they both went against that and joined the envoys, or she was already an envoy and he joined her after. Maybe the thing that happened with Ify that Kovac took part in made him, you know, change his view on the military and made him join the envoy. Also, like the stack, I thought that it was made by humans, but apparently it was found in a like elders ruins. It's almost like Skyrim, and I think they found the blue thing inside it and came from the aliens. I hope they are gonna show something about them or one of them. It would be really interesting to see them, to see how they made them look. I just wonder how they managed to find out what that rock does, that it stores the memories on it. How did they get to finding a rock to, you know, using it on humans to store their memories and, you know, manage to make the body useless? Like, it's a big deal. I mean, yeah, sure, Kovac is really interesting, his story, but like, tell me more about the aliens, please. Like, they brought it up. It's not my fault, so give me more. There was also this thing with Kristen grandma. And I mean, not only with her, but this thing that happened like on holidays, that people bring back the deceased for a day. And honestly, I don't know what to think about it. Not that I like, if it was possible, I'm not against sleeves and putting the stack in another sleeve and continue living. But I don't know what to think about just bringing someone that you loved and lost back for a day. I think personally, it would break me. I don't think I have the necessary strength to either be the one that is being brought back or the one that brings back someone just to say goodbye at the end of the day. I wouldn't want that. Either, use a permanent sleeve or just let me there. I don't think emotionally I could take it. I also wonder if Kristen knows that Riker was set up, and if the evidence against him are all made up, or she believes that he's really a bad person. I mean, I think that's why Kovac brought the stack back of Dimitri, because he confessed he has all the memories of what he did, and she has evidence. So, after all, he's not a bad guy. Man, that was interesting. Really nice. Like it. I think this is all I have to say about this episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy, and I will see you next time. Bye.